They're not good. They're probably the best plays of the day. They're excellent. Red Sox A's, number 10, Jay Payton. Grounder up the middle, and Alex Cora, fantastic little backhand flipsy. Much more ahead from this game.
Number 9, the man who made manscaping acceptable for millions of American men, Andre Agassi, freshly shorn, defeats Andre Pavel in 4 sets. An emotional night to kick off the U.S. Open.
It was him embracing his baldness that allowed me to do the same. Thank you, Andre. Eric Hinsky robbing Milton Bradley. You would not know from these plays that Boston eventually was dump trucked in this game. More to come.
All right, let's stay with the Sox and A's. The squad. Mark Yellis to left center. And there he goes. He's at the 20, 25, 35, 35, and keeps both feet in bounds. Well done, Alex Cora. And guess what? It's a double play.
After review, the player had possession inbounds, accurately called. Ground ball from Chris Coast to David Wright, who bare hands at that is as good as it gets. And it's a nice scoop over there by Carlos Delgado. One more look at this one as the Mets win 8-3.
Back to Oakland again. Maybe we just should have stayed there. Mike Lowell. Shallow right, and hey, Milton Bradley gets it before it hits the ground. The A's win big, 9-0.
Little League World Series, Josh Lester, who's now my favorite player in the universe, lines it to center. Kyle Carter was pitching, and he was down 1-0. He knew he needed to run, so he tried to take matters into his own hands. Run through the stop sign, gets gunned out at home plate. Spectacular play by Seigo Iada, but Columbus, Georgia got a home run from Cody Walker on the next at-bat, and they win it all, and they were not smiling on the Japanese side.
Number 3, Orlando Cabrera. Chops it off the plate. Got to the chopper! Adrian Beltre has one play, bare hand and throw, and he's got him. More from this game a little later. In fact...
right now?
Right now.
Juan Rivera, grounder up the middle. And this is going to be a 4-6-3 double play, courtesy of Jose Lopez and Willie Bloomquist.
Second glove flip.
That's well done. Mariners win it.
And number 1, Carson Palmer, first NFL action since his terrible knee injury last January. 9 for 14, 140 yards, 3 touchdowns. In the words of his teammates, Carson Palmer is healthy. Carson Palmer is back.
Number 10 from the 10th inning, Xavier Nady, broken back comebacker. David Ardsma, bare hands. It starts a double play. That's good and all, but then the Cubs, who made 4 errors, lost on a walk-off walk.
Number 9, Phillies and Nationals. Ryan Howard is making $355,000 this year. You know his agent just giggles when he thinks about that next contract. That's home run number 48 for Howard. Ties Mike Smith's Phillies franchise record for home runs in the season.
Spain, Lithuania levitation, Holmes.
Starters at the end of the quarter. Here they go up to Rudy Fernandez, and he goes backdoor for the alley-oop. I told you he could jam. Oh, look at how high it is. How about that?
Spain won by many.
Number 7, Cubs and Pirates, grounded to Jose Castillo. Going the other way, but in time.
Royals, Twins, man on second base for Ryan Shealy.
Into right field. And Kadire with the catch. Tagging is Brown. Here comes Kadire's throw, and he is out at third. What a throw by Michael Kadire. A one-hop strike to gun down Brown at third.
Royals and Twins again, this time in the 6th inning.
Sharply hit. Great stop by Punto behind the bag. Got him! What a fantastic play by Punto behind the bag at third.
As you can imagine, not a lot of scoring in that game. Royals won 2-0.
Yeah, that was a lot of defense from the Twins. There is no defense for this. Barry Bonds, not once off Tim Hudson, but twice. The second is an 80-mile-an-hour breaking ball, and Bonds looks like he's... Eddie Murray used to do that. He'd hit the one-hand home runs. Career homers, 726 and 727.
Same game. He's got a glove, too.
1-1 offering. Swinging a high fly ball to left. It's drifting. It's back. It's at the wall. Bonds leads, and he makes the catch. And Bonds just took a home run away from Frank Gore.
Barry couldn't do it alone, though. Giants still lose 13-8.
Gary Matthews Jr. at the plate, and this is only fair play. Corey Patterson says, hey, Gary, you know how people feel when you do that to them? They feel like this. You like that? Huh? You like that? Rangers, they'll win it 9-4.
Number 1, Red Sox and A's.
And lofts one to shallow left center, falling fast. Diving is Crisp, and he makes the catch. Coco Crisp into left center, flash on the leather, and robbing Jay Payton.
Top plays from a Wednesday. Number 10, Fred. Mets Rockies, Clint Barmas, a grounder to third. David Wright, who had a grand slam that helped pitch into those 10 runs that were on the board. At this point, that is absolutely spectacular, and that's got to be better than the 10th play of the day. Brooks Robinson used to wear number 5 over there, and he used to make plays just like that.
Number 9, Giants and Braves, Adam LaRoche. That's good for a double, but this is not about him. Jeff Francoeur will try to score from first. He is rolling. Shea Hillenbrand with a cutoff and a laser to Eliezer Alfonso blocks the plate to get Francoeur out. That's just good team defense.
A laser to Eliezer. That's well done.
Yeah.
Mike Lowell. A pop-up. There's more foul ground in Oakland than anywhere else, and that's Nick Swisher, who's got 28 home runs on the year. He's also got a mullet, and he's also got a glove. Another look at that one and more later from this game.
Padres and Diamondbacks, Mike Thompson, Orlando Hudson. Old Dog, a menace to opposing hitters. Put that on the stick-up tape.
We showed Nick Swisher doing something good here. It's not about him. It's about Kurt Schilling. That is strikeout number 3,000, only the 14th ever to get there. Salute to Kurt. Unfortunately for Red Sox Nation, it came in another loss, 7-2.
Brewers and Astros, Jeff Cirillo with a ball that's well hit. That's Willie Taveras. Didn't play it great there. Cirillo's going to try to turn it into a triple, but Taveras says, this ain't Wendy's. He throws a rocket to third to help the Rocket, who threw 7 scoreless.
You ever have a triple late at night? Maybe you're a little overserved. A triple is tasty, bro. Murat Safin, the 2000 U.S. Open champ, between the legs, and Robin Vick maybe was freaked out at what he saw and was like, what did I? And he hits it in the net. Safin wins in 4 sets.
Number 3, Giants and Braves. Ray Durham. Deep to center. Andrew Jones. Give me that. Up above the, it looked like he was on the way down, and he still made the grab. And the Braves going to win it 5-3.
It's the Cubs, it's the Pirates, it's the bottom of the 11th, and it's a play-by-play man losing his mind.
Base hit! 1 run in! Raise the Jolly Roger! The Buccos have swept the Cubs! Unreal! Unbelievable stuff! They're going crazy!
Yo, dog, it's the Pirates.
Yep.
Blue Jays and Indians at number 1.
Pretty well hit. Going back is Rios. Back at the wall. Gone! A home run! And the Indians win it in the bottom half of the 10th inning. How about that?
In celebration of the return of college football, the top 10 plays are all football, though some are from the NFL. This is Florida International, Middle Tennessee State. FIU Samuel Smith makes a great one-handed grab. Offense tough to come by in this one. Middle Tennessee wins at 7-6.
Checking in at number 9, Rhode Island and UConn. Connecticut quarterback DJ Hernandez on the scramble. Anybody want to tackle this guy? Get low on him. He breaks 5 tackles, breaks into the end zone. UConn won big 52-7.
Minnesota enjoying the rare, easy MAC road game. They made it look easy, especially on the ground. Amir Penix, a beautiful spin to get to the end zone. 323 yards rushing. Marion Barber, Lawrence Maroney, perhaps next in line up there in Minnesota is Amir Penix.
Number 7, Northern Arizona, Arizona State. This was a ball game for a long time, but Keegan Herring, this is the run of the game for Arizona State. Hey, change of direction and runs it in for a touchdown. That's not supposed to happen. Arizona State won 35-14. Herring at 33 yards on just 7 carries.
Number 6, Vikings Cowboys. Tony Romo forced to improvise as the snap goes over his head, picks it up on one hop, points downfield, says, Terrence Cooper, go get it. He improvises, lays out, and makes a super grab. That bounce was right on time. This game ended in a 10-10 tie.
And at number 5, we know all about the Redskins offense. Well, how about the defense? Kyle Bowler, plenty of time, deep downfield. Romby Bryant makes the jump and grab. Look at Bryant take the ball away from the Washington defenders. Ravens win by 7.
Back to campus, the Turner Gill administration opens with a win in Buffalo. James Starks in overtime takes it to the paint. And UB with a big fat 9-3 overtime win.
At number 3, going crazy up at the Heights, Boston College, Central Michigan, Matt Ryan and Tony Gonzalez laying out. That's a grab. Boston College wins 31-24.
South Carolina, Mississippi State offense tough to come by, so the head ball coach opens up the bag of tricks. It's Blake Mitchell to Savell Newton to Corey Boyd. It's like a law firm, Mitchell, Newton, and Boyd. Smells like 6. South Carolina gets the shutout on the road.
At number 1, how about triple overtime? Toledo, Iowa State.
Going to go for Blank again. This one's caught. Touchdown, Iowa State. What a grab!
Iowa State wins 45-43, triple overtime.
It's time now for the hardly the usual.
Sausage.
Gonna love some sausage. Padres Rockies. Todd Helton, a great hitter. Not so much here, and he slams his helmet, and the helmet slams him right back in the grill. Ouchie.
He goes Judd Heathcote. All right, number 9, and this is from Friday night. Torrey Hunter back, and the ball either suddenly hits a pigeon or Hunter just woefully misjudges, and he goes, wow, maybe the wind blew it back.
Central Michigan on the comeback trail against BC. They set up this kooky formation where the offensive line doesn't move, and they snap the ball to Dan Lefevre, and Dan Lefevre ends up having to run around like it's flag football.
Great play.
And it gets intercepted by Brian Toll. Game over.
Number 7, more contact in this baseball highlight. Jeff Francoeur pops it up, and kids, you gotta let the fielder field the ball. Francoeur collides with Nick Johnson. Johnson will leave the game. He would be okay. Easy for me to say I'm wearing makeup.
Iowa State Toledo, a fantastic football game. Robin Bailey has the extra point blocked, but eventually after this big pig pile, Chris Hopkins recovers the ball in the end zone for a 2-point conversion.
The always funny golf ball in the face video. Nationwide tour, Jared Lyle's tee shot. Look out right. Stoink. Last time I saw a mouth like that had a hook in it. Oh, my eye! Oh, my eye! Joey, my eye!
Look at that. You see the lipper my man had in here? National Peel and Eat Shrimp Contest. Nothing more American than sanctioned gluttony. This is Dan Ayer at Baltimore's Inner Harbor. That's Todd Birch from Goose Creek, South Carolina. I'm the hungriest man here!
This is great. Jim Leland's been tossed from a game. He argues. Now he stops to argue. God bless America, my home, sweet home. And another thing, why did you bleep and run me? That's what he's asking. Why did you bleep and run me? He'd want to know why he was tossed. You know what you are.
Alex Cora, right field corner, slicing foul and out of play. Alex Rios.
Ah! It's a home run!
That is the all-time biggest assist. I mean, that's like 15 feet. It gets swatted by Rios for Cora. What a bizarre play.
All right, number 1, Giants and Braves. And if you want to know what Barry Melrose looks like after his first beer of the night every night,
I do want to know.
Here's Barry Melrose.
You can hit home runs? Oh, that.
Right there. Barry, by the way, broke his clavicle this summer playing pickup hockey. So we hope Barry's doing better up there in New York. Woo! Out of the 19th century. Enough of that. Let's get to college football's top 10 plays. You ready?
Ready.
All right, here we go.
Nice high.
Western Kentucky and Georgia, and oh boy, Mikey Henderson, he had never returned punts before Saturday, and he takes this one back. He's going to go all the way for the touchdown, but he has a Leon Lett moment, kind of. He takes the ball into one hand. He must have small hands, and he can't control it, and so the ball would be a touchback as it rolls out the back of the end zone. His hamstring was a bit tweaked on the play, but he has to go out there and try to redeem himself, and he does. This time he holds on. Well done, Mr. Henderson, and the Bulldogs win 48-12.
Number 9, Wisconsin and Bowling Green. Wisconsin's Jonathan Casillas, out of my way, goes right through the line, blocks the punt, recovers the ball in the end zone. Touchdown, Badgers win 35-14.
Florida Atlantic, Clemson, Will Proctor, over to Chancey Stuckey, and check out this play. Tips it right to himself, and only need 1 foot in college football. He keeps it in.
Number 7, Notre Dame and Georgia Tech. Calvin Johnson appears to have a catch, but watch Shinadum and Dukwe. And Dukwe said before the game of Johnson, he's one of those freak athletes that you don't see too often, so nice hit by him.
Alumni football, Augsburg College, 75-year-old Gail Casher's going to suit up, and look at Gail. He's 75, and he's in. Pay dirt. That's cool.
Number 5, Stanford. Number 21, Oregon. Jeremy Gibbs blocks a field goal. A.J. Tuateli recovers, and Tuateli gone 72 yards. Got to speed it up for these plays.
Number 4, Bobby Orr, California, Tennessee. Montario Hardesty takes the handoff and runs right. The Golden Bears, and they just quit the play, but he's still running. 43 yards in all. The Vols win 35-18.
Number 3, number 6, USC and Arkansas. Kerry Harris fields the kick. Dallas Washington, though, fields him right up in the air. Look at number 43. Just lifts him up and levels him. Razorbacks, lone highlight, they lose 50-14.
Summers and Rangoon meet tournament number 2. Louisiana Tech, Nebraska. Zach Champion and Jonathan Holland, who makes the incredible one-handed catch in the tuck position. He's in the front row. Bulldogs lose 49-10.
Number 1, Florida Atlantic, and number 18, Clemson. Jacoby Ford muffs the punt, then recovers, and Ford. Apparently, he's not going down.
Oh.
92 yards for the touchdown. That is number 1. Tigers win 54-6.